Britt LaRue was reading her victim impact statement when court was Zoom bombed.
Genitalia was in the courthouse. That's wild.
An unwelcome participant posted a pornographic video with sound for all to hear and see. The man accused of criminal harassment was being sentenced.
And I had to sit there while the court figured out what to do in that moment. And it was very uncomfortable being that close to him for that long and just sitting there.
All of a sudden, they're bombing us like almost every day, and it's horrific.
Criminal defense lawyer Patricia Brown has had her own hearings derailed by offensive language and comments.
They're essentially kind of taking over the court. It's extremely distracting. It causes a lot of disruption.
Citing a, quote, notable rise in Zoom bombings of Ontario court proceedings, the Ministry of the Attorney General announced this week the public will no longer have access to Zoom links. If the public would like to attend, they will be required to do so in person, the Assistant Deputy Attorney General wrote in a memo to court staff. Victims or complainants can get the links from the Crown's office or the witness assistance social workers. The media will have to formally request links going forward. And then each participant will have to identify themselves before being permitted access.
This is a tedious process to identify each and every person that wants to be a participant and wants to come into the courtroom.
But it's one Brown says is important because Zoom can be useful to protect victims and witnesses from the stress of being in person.
It kind of turned into a way that people knew they could victimize victims all over again. And that I'm glad the court stepped in to do something for that.
The ministry has also updated their Zoom bombing reporting tool to make it easier and faster for court staff to report and shut the link down if someone breaks the rules. Anyone who doesn't identify themselves will be left in the Zoom waiting room for the duration of the court proceeding. And Steph, to reiterate, this is effective immediately.
And it's a good thing.
Yep.
Okay, thank you for this.